Hey, what's up guys, it's Axel, and today we're checking out the ZiiGaat Horizon. It's a tri-bird IM that has one dynamic driver, two balanced armatures, and two microplanars, priced around $329. And let's start with what you get in the box. Inside the box, you get two earpieces, a nice ZiiGaat hard protective case. It's a zipper case. The ZiiGaat logo here and here. I think it looks nice. You do also get 6 pairs of silicone ear tips, 1 pair of foam ear tips, and a modular cable that comes with 3.5 and 4.4 terminations included in the box. The ear tips are actually good. These seal well and are comfortable. The cable is soft, doesn't tangle, or get microphonic, and has a working chin slider that works and stays in place. The cable is nice. It's easy to manage and easy to handle. And overall, it's, a solid accessory package at this price point. You do get a variety of ear tips, a modular cable, and a spacious and protective case. So let's talk about the build and the design. So the Horizon has a resin shell with a metal nozzle that has a lip, and the nozzle diameter measures about 6.2 millimeter at the widest point. It's also vented, so there's no pressure buildup or drive reflex, and the earpieces are around average size. Fit and comfort are excellent, stable, secure. I can walk around with it without any issues. The faceplate design too looks great, although this is subjective, but here's how it looks like. It's colorful, you get sparkles on top. I personally like the way it looks. It uses flat 2-pin connector. And overall, the build feels comfortable and looks great. And let's talk about the sound. So let's look at the frequency response graph. And on the graph, I'll say the ZiiGaat Horizon has a sub-bass emphasis, a moderate upper mid-range, and a lift in the upper treble. I will describe the sound of the ZiiGaat Horizon as clean, clear. It's transparent. It sounds airy. It's open. It's also a very detailed and technical IM. Let's start with the bass. It's sub-bass focused and sits at a neutralish level. So this isn't really for bass heads, but the quality is fantastic. The bass is tight, clean, textured. The bass also has a great sense of physicality, and the bass attack is defined. The decay feels natural, and it stays nicely separated from the mids. You don't get any bass leaks, so the vocals and instruments stay clear, helps the vocals pop. It's a really clean, detached bass presentation. Moving on to the mids, I really like how the mids are done on the Horizon because the mid-range feels natural. It's mostly neutral and very clear sounding. Vocals and instruments sit nicely forward without ever being shouty. Note weight is balanced, so male vocals have the depth and female vocals feel open and airy. Separation and timbre are excellent, which makes a lot of the instruments in the mid-range sound realistic and well layered. And if you want clear forward vocals without any harshness, I feel the ZiiGaat Horizon nails it. Another thing also is the mid-range timbre on the Horizon is also one of those things I noticed. It really sounds natural when it comes to the mid-range. Now, when it comes to the lower treble, it's smooth, controlled, detailed, without any peaks. But the upper treble is boosted, which can sound bright to those of you who are sensitive to upper treble. Overall, the treble sounds crisp, airy, sparkly. Cymbals, hi-hats, and upper harmonics have plenty of shimmer and micro detail, which gives the sound a really open, airy feel. I do wish the upper treble was a bit lower, but overall it doesn't sound splashy or metallic. When it comes to the technical performance, this is where the Horizon really stands out. The technical performance here is excellent. The detail retrieval is really impressive for this price point. It has a very strong sense of separation between instruments and layers. Everything sounds clean, well separated, and crystal clear. On my technical scale, the ZiiGaat Horizon sits roughly 70 to 80% between the Nova and the Pilgrim, meaning it's easily one of the more resolving IMs at this price point. Let's start with a few comparisons here. So let's compare it to the ZiiGaat Crescent. So on paper, the mids and treble look pretty similar, but when listening to them, they actually sound a bit different. The Horizon is more detailed. It has cleaner mids, it has better instrument separation, and the vocals really pop it because it has less bass, so the vocals shine. But if you want more bass, the Crescent is your pick, basically. But if you prefer neutralish bass, you want clear vocals and you want high detail and clarity with a great sense of clarity, the Horizon wins. To the Kiwi Ears Astral, both share a similar sound signature with a sub-bass focus, natural mids, and airy, detailed treble. The Astral has, more bass overall, but the Horizon vocals come through clearer with more realistic timbre on it. Detail and separation are excellent on both, but if I compare them, the Horizon edges out with slightly better imaging and separation, especially on busy tracks. Still, I will say if you want more bass, the Astral does that, but for cleaner vocals and slightly better sense of separation, the Horizon, is better. Plus, the Horizon also has a smaller earpiece. Another IM also at this price range is the Keyword Ear Septet, which is an open back IM. The Septet has more lower treble, which makes it sound a bit brighter, while the Horizon keeps that region tamer and adds more upper treble, which makes it sound cleaner and gives it that clean, airy sound. Its bass is more tactile and physical, while the mids also feel more natural on the Horizon with better timbre and balance. And overall, the Horizon takes the lead in detail and separation and the technical performance. Another IM also in this price range is the Soft Ears Volume S, but it takes a completely different approach. The Volume S is bassier, warmer, fuller with a tamer upper treble. The Horizon, on the other hand, has that, more neutral bass, cleaner mids, and more upper treble. Basically, two very different sound signatures for different tastes. Another IM also is the Meyer Audio Sleevo 224, which has a more forward upper mid-range and a tamer upper treble, while the Horizon has more upper treble and better bass quality. Its bass is more defined, textured, and tactile, which also gives it a stronger sense of physicality. Horizon also has tamer upper mids, more detail, and better separation, even on busy tracks. And we have also the Zenz T Pro, which has more bass and a warmer, fuller sound with stronger impact. Horizon sounds cleaner, clearer, more neutral mids, more upper treble, and has excellent sense of separation. If you like bassier sound, that's the T Pro, but if you want the clarity, the vocal clarity, I feel the Horizon is better here. So who is this for? The ZiiGaat Horizon is great if you want clean, detailed sound with natural vocals and textured bass with air and sparkle up top. And who is this not for? If you're a bass head or if you prefer a warmer sound or you're sensitive to upper treble. And that's it for today's review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.